This video is to help you with the Normality check Excel file, which there's with all the other ones. I'm going to download this. And this file does a bunch of different things. And this is just one specific way of checking for normality. There are lots of other ways, and this is just one of them. Well, it actually includes a couple different checks. The idea with this one is that you paste the data in order into the first column, and then you can read off a few different things from this chart. One of them is the Pearson's index, which indicates the skewness of the data set. This is a check to make sure you put it in order. The correlation coefficient of the normal quantile plot is here. This is the linear regression correlation coefficient between these two. And the critical value is taken from the other page, which comes from this academic paper by Looney and Gullidge, which is just used to compare with this correlation coefficient. This correlation coefficient is larger than the critical value, then we can say the variable that we're looking at is approximately, or follows an approximately normal distribution. Also calculating the mean and the standard deviation here of the data set, which we usually use to postulate to the population mean and population standard deviation. So this one's already in here, but I have other data where I have some 50 randomly selected out of max temperatures in the year 2025 from a local weather station. And when I copy and paste this into here, I need to make sure they're in order from least to greatest, so I can sort them smallest to largest. And I just wanted to use the current selection. Yes, so put those in order. The current selection, don't jumble the other ones. And once it's in order, we can look at the data, and it appears to be just approximately normal. Its correlation coefficient is larger than the critical value. As you can see here, quantile plots here, and the more normal it is, the more it looks like a straight line with this normal quantile plot.